Hi, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how I made this tray out of Resin Crete. So I got some Resin Crete off of Amazon, and you mix it 100 grams of the powder to 30 grams of water. So that's what I mixed up for the tray. And you do want to pour these in separate containers, and then you can pour them together. So there's my Resin Crete stirred up, and I'm going to add some Laguna apple barrel acrylic paint to it. And when you do that, it says on the package you should probably add a little bit more water to it. And your consistency should be about the same as just regular milk coming out of the carton. So I gave that 2 squirts of my water, and I'm just going to mix it up a little more. Stir, 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 and then I added another couple squirts of water to it. Like I said, it needs to be the consistency of milk right out of the carton. And I have my mold here. Actually, it's my neighbor's mold. He let me borrow it. Thank you, Lonnie, very much. I appreciate it. So it's pretty open along the sides and everything, so it's an easy mold to use. And right now I'm just trying to work out bubbles. You're supposed to kind of bounce your mold up and down a little bit to work out bubbles. And I also use my heat gun on this. The package doesn't say anything about a heat gun, but when you do your mold like that, the bubbles kind of come up to the top, and then you can pop them with your heat gun. I'm just going to continue filling up my mold with the rest of my Resin Crete. So if you've never worked with this, it's pretty easy to work with. I have several videos on it. And, you know, it's just the Resin Crete and water. Kids can use this. Apparently, you know, it's non-toxic. You don't have to wear a mask. It doesn't smell. You don't have to put gloves on or anything like that. So again, I moved my mold a little bit up and down and then did my heat gun again. And you only have to wait 30 minutes to demold. So this was 30 minutes later, and I'm taking it out of the mold. Now for thinner pieces, some of them, if you've seen my previous video for a tray, I did break it. It was a thinner piece and I should have left it in the mold longer. But this one was 30 minutes, and you see it turned out just fine. And what I'm going to do is take my sander there, and I'm going to go over all of the bottom edges. The top part of my tray is fine. And there's nothing wrong with it, but you know, where you have the top part of your mold, it will kind of put a ridge on the bottom of your tray. So you do want to smooth that out with some sand paper, and I'm just using my little hand sander there. And I did leave most of the sanding in here so you could just see how I'm doing it, you know, going around the edges, smoothing it out, how long it takes me to do it and all like that. I do it straight out of the mold. As long as it's, you know, hard enough. And that way it'll be pretty soft and easy to sand. And then that white spot there, apparently I didn't get all of my paint stirred up in there. And I have a spot that didn't get paint on it. And you can see the bottom there is lighter than when you flip the tray over and see the top of it is a little bit darker. That's because it's not dry yet. So I'm just going to continue around the edges, trying to get them as level as I possibly can. And I'm just lightly sanding, using light pressure when I'm sanding on this. And then periodically I go around it with my fingers just to make sure that, you know, it's smooth enough. And if it is, then I'll stop sanding. If it's not, I'll sand a little bit more. So now it's all dry, and I actually let this dry 2 to 3 days. It does take a while for it to fully dry. And I have this sticker. It says yesterday. It has a girl on it with a couple flowers. Very pretty. Got it from Amazon. And I'm just going to put that right in the center of my tray. And I'm going to smooth it down so I don't have any bubbles or anything. And now I'm going to take my glossy decoupage sealer and go over it. Now, when you go over it, it darkens the Resin Crete, but you can see where my sticker is. It's not going to darken that. So I'm wondering if maybe I should have put the glossy glaze on before I put the sticker on. And I think the next time I do a tray or something like that I use a sticker on, that's what I'm going to do. And there's the Page, I think is how you say it. Anyway, I got that from Hobby Lobby a long time ago. I have it on hand, so I figured, you know, I need to use it. So you could probably use Mod Podge. You could use the clear spray paint, or you can use the acrylic, no, what is it? Polyacrylic to seal it in. And I do give it 2 coats. I do the 1 coat, wait for it to dry, and then I do a 2nd coat. So this is still my 1st coat here, and I don't show the 2nd coat. So I'm just going around the outside edge. But like I said, it does darken the Resin Crete a little bit. And my sticker probably wouldn't have shown up as much if I would have put the gloss on and then put the sticker on. Like I said, I'll have to try that next time. But it's still not bad. I like it. Just like a little trinket tray or something, or you can put your keys on it. You know, sit it on a tray, sit it on a table or something close to your front door and put your keys on it. You could put your jewelry on it as you take them off to wash the dishes or whatever. You know, just whatever you want to use it for. It's up to you. And then I have these little gold pearls, half pearls, I'm going to put on here. And I got these from something Posh. Oh, I can't think of the name of the store, but it's owned by Dollar General. I just can't think of the name. But anyway, these were on clearance after Christmas. So I thought I would add a little interest to my tray. And these are gold colored. That one just didn't want to straighten up. Now I'm doing this just to kind of make sure that they were close to being even anyway. I felt like it was close enough. I'm not going to worry about it. So there's the front. I think it's very pretty. You have to let me know what you think of it in the comments. Now I'm just going to flip it over, and as you can see, I haven't put any of the sealer on the bottom yet. So again, I do put 2 coats on. I put 1 coat on, wait for it to dry, and then put a second coat on. And you can see as I'm putting it on, it does darken the Resin Crete a little bit. You do see the lines of the brush in this gloss. So keep that in mind when you're putting it on. And I just kind of go back and forth from one end to the other end like I'm doing right now. And then I kind of take my brush all the way around the whole thing. Like that, just like that. And then make sure I don't have any excess around the edges. So I do let that dry first and then put a second coat on, and there it is, all complete. I think it's pretty. And I really don't mind that white spot there. Again, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. And, you know, just give me some comments in the comments section because I read all of them and I appreciate everything you guys do. Bye.